They hate you, don't they? They hate the very sight of you. They whisper behind your back, criticize everything you do, and no matter how much you achieve, no matter how hard you try, it's never enough for them. But the truth is, their hate isn't about you in the way you might think. It's not about who you are. It's about what you represent. You're a reminder of everything they're not. You see, they despise you because you stand tall while they retreat into the shadows. They hate that you're doing the things they're too scared to even attempt. Your mere existence makes them uncomfortable because it highlights all the things they wish they could be. Every step you take forward feels like a dagger to their fragile egos. But here's the thing. Their hate is their problem, not yours. They hate you because they can't control you. They can't fit you into a box or mold you into their expectations. You refuse to shrink yourself just to make them comfortable, and that infuriates them. It makes them feel powerless, like they'll never reach the level you're operating on, no matter what they do. But none of that is your responsibility. It's not your job to ease their insecurities. It's not your duty to dim your light because it blinds them. They hate you because you shine. You represent everything they lack: the confidence, the ambition, and the refusal to settle for less. They hate that no matter what they say or how much negativity they hurl at you, you keep pushing forward. You keep rising higher. And with every success, their hatred only grows. They hate you because, deep down, they envy you. Though they'd never admit it. They won't say it out loud, but that hate they project, it's just envy in disguise. They see your courage, your discipline, and they wish they had the strength to do the same. But instead of lifting themselves up, they tear you down. It's easier to hate than it is to grow. They project their failures, their self-doubt, and their insecurities onto you. They think that by tearing you down, they can escape the mirror you hold up to them. But they can't, because you're untouchable. You've realized something they haven't. Their hate doesn't define you. It fuels you. Every insult, every word they hurl your way, it's all fuel for your fire, making you burn brighter, work harder, and push further. They hate you because you don't need their approval. They crave validation from others. But you validate yourself. You don't wait for applause. You're too focused on winning to care about their opinions. And that drives them mad, because their world revolves around perception, image, and appearances. Meanwhile, you're authentic. You don't play their games. You don't care if they cheer or jeer. You're on your own path, and that's something they can't comprehend. They hate you because you're free. Free from their approval, their expectations, their limits. And that freedom terrifies them, because they're trapped, bound by the chains they've put on themselves. Instead of learning from your strength, they hate you for it. Every day, you remind them of the person they could have been, but chose not to be. You remind them that they've settled, given up on their dreams, while you're still chasing yours. And it burns them up inside. They hate that you have the courage to keep going, to keep striving, while they sit on the sidelines watching. But their hate isn't your burden to bear. You don't owe them an apology for your greatness or an explanation for your success. You don't have to shrink to make them feel bigger. Let them hate. Let them stew in their bitterness, because the truth is, you're winning. Every time they speak against you, it's proof you're doing something right. Their hate is just evidence that you're getting to them, that you're becoming everything they wish they could be. So let them talk. Let them project. Let them hate. But don't let it touch you. You've grown past the need for their approval or validation. You've built yourself to a point where their opinions no longer matter, and now all they have left is their hate. They hate because they're stuck, stagnant. Watching you rise forces them to confront their lack of growth. Every time they thought you'd fail, You proved them wrong. You came back stronger. And now, all they can do is hate from a distance. Their negativity has no power unless you let it. Their words, their sneers, it's all just noise. You're smarter than that. You've learned that their hate doesn't shape your reality. You do. Their bitterness, it's just a reflection of their limits, not yours. While they waste energy hating, you're winning. While they talk behind your back, you're building your future. Their hate only shows how small they've made themselves. And you represent everything they're too afraid to chase. So let them hate. Let them drown in their own negativity. It's not your problem. Keep striving. Keep succeeding. Every insult is fuel for your fire, driving you further. Their hate is proof you're on the right path. Because if they weren't hating, they wouldn't care. So rise above. Let them watch while you thrive. Their opinions can't touch you. You've got everything you need within you. They hate that your success is self-made. You didn't rely on shortcuts, handouts, or their approval to climb higher. Every step of the way, you earned it with grit, resilience, and determination. And that's something they can't understand. They're too busy waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect conditions to act. But you create your own opportunities. They hate you because you've mastered the art of resilience. When they thought you'd break, you bent. When they thought you'd give up, you persevered. Every setback you faced, every challenge you overcame, has built you into a person they can't compete with. And the more you rise, the more they're reminded of their own stagnation. They can't understand why their negativity doesn't affect you. They don't realize that their words are powerless against someone who's built an unshakable foundation. Your mindset, your focus, your inner fire. Those are things they'll never possess as long as they're consumed by bitterness. And that's why they hate. Their hate speaks volumes about their character, not yours. It's a testament to their own frustrations, their own failures. And every time they choose to hate instead of grow, they cement themselves in a cycle of mediocrity. Meanwhile, you keep moving forward. You keep evolving. You keep winning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If this message lit a fire in you, share it. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that like button and subscribe for more powerful motivation. Remember, their hate is just fuel. Keep rising.